Hey guys, welcome back with more of The Expanse. This is Season 1, Episode 2, and they pretty much blew up everything at the end of last episode with the Canterbury going down. The only people left from that crew are the ones on the night, with Holden and his crew. I thought they were going to run into Juliet Mao on the Scopuli, but that didn't happen. I don't know if the Martian battleship is just going to leave them alone after that. Don't know why they would leave any survivors, but I'm curious to find out. Juliet Mao seems to be the one connecting the two storylines so far, with the Scopuli, the knight visiting the Scopuli, and and Miller looking for her right now. So I'm curious how this will all play out. I don't know if she'll play a significant role going forward, or if she'll be like a regular on the show. But she seems to be the driving force between the big connection between the stories, except for the one down on Earth. And yeah, a lot of political intrigue. Martians, the Belters, and the Earthers. Curious to see how that will continue to develop. So yeah, I'm excited. Let's get going with more of this. If you want to watch the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. And if you want to watch early episodes, this one actually aired a week early over on Patreon as well. So, but without further ado, let's get started.
There's something you should know.
Hoss! Hoss! Debris field! Buckle up! I'll try to drive us out of it.
That does not look comfortable. Yikes.
Shit! Airlock breach! We're losing pressure! Somebody shut that damn airlock!
Based on the novels. I didn't know this was books. Hopefully the show doesn't get in front of the books. Right?
Water ration exceeded.
Ugh. Welp. How's he supposed to get rid of the shampoo?
Christ.
If you won't take yourself seriously as an adult, then why should I care about being your child? Maybe what you hate about me the most is that I remind you of yourself.
Ooh. Water, oxygen. Those are her rations. He's gonna use her shower.
I need to know how you got your hands on restricted stealth technology that could destroy the balance in the system.
You mean the balance between Earth and Mars?
We'll lose all oxygen in the cabin.
Everything depends on fixing that radio. We're wasting time.
There you go. Calling shots again.
We open those doors, we're done. The ship could crack apart. I'm telling you. We can't if we open those doors, please just listen to me. Listen to me. If we go out there, we're gonna die. I'm not ready to die.
Hey, you're in shock. You're in shock. You know the symptoms. You know the symptoms. Just breathe. Breathe. Deep. Breathe. Breathe. There, you chilled? Okay.
Expected you an hour ago.
He's a long hoof from the Medina, sir.
What? Just pouring it back in.
Those dead patches started appearing. My guess is the Gregas are stealing water again. Some Belters clearly don't respect the green space's role in recycling the air and the water.
Maybe if everyone in Ceres had this view, they'd respect it more.
Ooh. Kicking up dust his first few days.
There. Now you can make your own view.
All this debris still flying.
Oh, shit!
Well, that's gone.
You don't think we're gonna make it? What are you doing up here?
Naomi told me to, so I am. As far as I'm concerned, she's the cat now.
That's unsettling. His singing.
I can take a core apart and put it back together with my eyes closed. But ask me whether or not I should rip your helmet off and kick you off this bucket. And I can't give you a reason why I should. Or shouldn't.
He's hypoxic.
Not enough oxygen.
Oh, shit. His breather's crapping out.
Damn it, how long can he hold on?
Oh, shit. We're losing him. I'm hooking our breathers up, okay, so we can share air. So you can breathe off mine, okay? There it is. Breathe. Breathe out. Breathe in.
You start losing brain function pretty quickly. Hopefully there's no permanent damage.
Just keep breathing. We're running out of air. We're running out of air.
Getting claustrophobic, getting inside their helmet.
Oh, piece of shit.
Now it works. Yay!
We have connection.
No way. Hit him. Kick him.
So we just blew an hour of air for a radio that doesn't even work?
Can't wait. Rig ourselves an amplifier. We're gonna need a shitload of power.
Take everything apart.
Ade, she's why we're in this shit right now. If she hadn't gone to log that stupid distress call, I said,
You don't know what you're talking about. You want to keep your teeth in your mouth.
You want to unburden your soul. Do it on your own time. On the remotest chance we get out of this alive. We have enough problems right now.
Yeah.
Nice tat.
Boss let you wear your colors like that out in the open?
OPA.
Boss has one just like it.
And the A is an anarchist symbol.
Look at here.
Ugh. Ugh.
You can sell him.
Let's make some money. Star Helix, don't move!
Oh. All that wasted water. And he wasn't able to get away still.
What are you punks doing stealing up tunnel water?
Free sample. Oh, piss and vinegar.
No, you're lucky. It's us chasing you, and not the Griegas.
Listen, you can pick all the pockets you want. Roll drunks. When you mess with the water, that's when you're going down. Hey. Get out of here.
Stay away from Ta'Aqua!
The prisoner, Heike Sabon, took his own life by avoiding the high-gravity injections from his crash couch.
Ooh.
It appears he broke free of his restraints during the critical phase of the ascent when he knew the guards would be receiving their own injections. I think, Madam, he was making a statement.
Speak frankly, please.
Earth's gravity. We used it to hurt him. He threw it back in our face.
Yeah. Wow.
That ship that attacked the can wasn't tucked behind an asteroid. It was hiding in plain sight. It's a stealth ship.
Why would they nuke a civilian ship without warning?
Because they can.
You don't know what you're talking about.
whoa.
We got 3 hours of juice.
3 hours.
Well, I guess all we gotta do now is pop a cold beer, wait to be rescued.
No, got no record of a Razorback on these docks.
Any, special hangar where rich people keep their pleasure craft?
A series. Not last I heard. Now there's a girl I'm not gonna forget anytime soon. Some dog jock was slobbering all over while she's packing the ship out. We laid hands on her. God damn, she planted him in the deck. That girl had skills.
What ship was that?
Scopuli.
Sip the ship manifest, will you? And transponder logs, etc.
She in some kind of trouble?
Sure, it's nothing she can't handle.
Incoming transmission. No?
Someone hurt us.
Someone hurt us? Is that
Ship en route. It's gonna be a hell of a close shave.
We'll make it.
Murder someone, then you'll make it. For sure. You'll have enough air.
It's Mars. The Donager. Flagship of the Martian Navy.
Damn. It's really weird that he's carrying around Eleanor's file with him. Oh, I see.
Hey.
Kudos if you get that reference. The Good Place. People are hot. To meet you, Julie.
On the scapulae. It went dark right after takeoff. Vanished. It's a birthmark her parents would have had it fixed. That's a scar. I don't think she wanted it fixed. Oh, it's a badge of defiance. We get on that ship and chances are we're never coming out.
So...
What are you doing?
Our ship was destroyed answering a bogus SOS from a ship called the Scapulae.
We recovered a false beacon and identified it as Martian naval technology. It was a trap.
Are you
We're
insane?
about to be taken aboard the
They're gonna kill us.
MCR and Donager.
Alex, shut him down.
Just lock us out. Lock us out.
Say the word.
We're dead anyway. It just needs to reach one ship. One station, then it'll spread.
Don't count on it. The jammers were in range.
Oh boy. Fail.
You are prisoners of the Mars Congressional Republic. Move and you die.
Alright guys, another interesting episode. If you hear some sounds outside, it's from people starting to celebrate Pride Month. I'm probably going to go check it out later. But for now, episode starts with Holden snapping out of a flashback for that he's like seeing Addie for the first time, meeting Addie for the first time. And all this debris from the Canterbury is like just flying towards the night. And I have a hard time believing that the Martians are the ones who attack them. Like, we only think that because someone asked, like, who has technology like that? The stealth technology? They were saying Mars. But the OPA is accused of smuggling stealth technology too, so it could have been them. It could have been... And if they're smuggling from someone, maybe other factions have them already, so... Yeah, also, yeah, the thing that attacked the Canterbury, they didn't finish the Knights. I don't know if that's on purpose. Probably on purpose. They wanted them to spread the word, trying to start a war by blaming the Martians for an attack on the Knight and the Canterbury. But yeah, a lot of things that we're not completely sure of that people are taking for granted right now. But yeah, the whole scene in space with the Knight was really interesting. The Doctor having a panic attack. And then Holden calming him down, and then the Doctor actually helping the navigator. I don't even know what his role is, but he helping him out when they couldn't breathe. He shared his breath, shared his oxygen with him. Don't know if he's got any brain damage, but yeah, that was close, and that was a lot of tension. They managed to fix the antenna outside. I like that everything, all their engineering skills didn't work, just like kicking it, wound up fixing it after a while. But yeah, interesting that they got caught by the Martians this time. And yeah, I feel like if the Martians were the ones who attacked him in the first place, they would have just blown the Knight out of the sky when they caught on to them next time. But they also did let that transmission go out. The Knight let that transmission go out. I don't know if it was jammed, but it'll be curious to see if it probably was jammed, but yeah, it'll be curious to see how that all works out. I thought the story down on Earth was really interesting. They were able to... Yeah, the guy who was tortured wound up committing suicide in a fitting way, or in a way that was a big FU to the Earthers who were torturing him. They used Earth's gravity to torture him, and he used that to kill himself to like get away from answering their questions and taking responsibility for his actions. So yeah, yeah. And meanwhile, Miller is doing some legwork trying to find Juliet. So yeah, he finds out. I like that he used Juliet's like home as like his water because he ran out of water rations. But yeah, yeah, and there was like some water shortage. Somebody was diverting water. That was a really interesting side story. It felt like, yeah, it felt like a side story. Like he's doing his job as a cop or as a securities force. But yeah, that guy stealing water, he basically just like warned him off and just like yeah, don't do it again. Like steal all the wallets you want. But yeah, there's not too much to talk about in this episode. Like I felt like it was just. It feels weird to say that the second episode of a series was like a filler episode, but that's kind of what it felt like. Not like Miller's story was kind of, it felt a lot like yeah, just filler. It was a lot pretty interesting though. He went through like Julie's profile on a dating site. He saw her transmission to her father and vice versa. I thought that was an interesting relationship. I feel like that's a lot of people's relationships with their parents. The children want to do what they feel is right and what they're passionate about, and parents are embarrassed of them. Damn. Yeah, it's annoying to think about. But yeah, anyway, guys, I can't think of that much more to talk about because it was a pretty light episode plot-wise. Like, you certainly got closer to these characters, but you didn't, like, the plot didn't move forward all that much. So, anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this time. I'm going to give this episode, what did I give last episode? I gave last episode a 7.5, I believe, or 7. I'll probably give this a 7 too. But yeah, overall, I'm enjoying this general feel of this series, and I've heard that it gets better in future seasons too. Like the level just jumps, so I'm excited for that. But anyway, yeah, if you want to watch the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. And if you like, comment, share, subscribe for more of The Expanse, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, friends.